G'day fellas, this is my first ever video on the channel of the GOAT, because it is the greatest channel of all time. For this video, however, we are going to be doing the best player from each team. Okay, don't get triggered, please. This is what I do. So to start off with, we will start off with the Golden State Warriors, because we all know they're the best team. Off to Kevin Durant, otherwise known as the Snake. No, not really. Kevin Durant sucks. We're going to Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is amazing, possibly not possibly, is the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Now off to the Cavs, the reigning champions. I'm sure we all know who this is. It's not Kyrie, because Kyrie's not there anymore. It's LeBron James. No kidding. I mean, obviously it's LeBron James, isn't it? Off to the next one. Now the Lakers really suck. Like, they suck. Like, they're the worst team, I think. So they've got Brook Lopez, but I'm going with the Julius Randle. Simply because I'm a Julius Randle fan, and he's alright. He's underrated. Off to the Spurs, and this is a great defensive team, and when we think of defensive teams, we think of the Defensive Player of the Year, and when we think of the Defensive Player of the Year, we think of Kawhi Leonard. Off to the Knicks. The Knicks are from New York, obviously, so we're going to go to Carmelo Anthony. Like, he's the only good player on the New York roster. Then off to the Lightning, the Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook. I don't think this is anyone's surprise. He is the reigning MVP. Well, and I think he's going to get it next year. Now, Boston Celtics, you're probably thinking, oh, it's this guy, right? It's Isaiah Thomas, right? Or if you've been paying attention to the NBA at all, you would know he was traded for this man, Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving is now the best player on the Boston Celtics. Off to the Chicago Bulls. Now, yeah, Chicago really sucked until they got Dwayne Wade, one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. It's good. Off to the Houston Rockets, or otherwise known as my favorite team, where Big China played, but now James Harden, who is my favorite player because he's got a giant beard and also because he's amazing. Off to the Toronto Raptors. Now this is the only Canadian team, and you know I love Canadians. I don't know why, but it's DeMar DeRozan. The more I say it, the less I like it. Off to the Miami Heat. Now, yeah, the Miami Heat kind of sucks, but yeah, it's that guy. It's Justice Winslow, who is going to win Comeback Player of the Year, obviously, because he's got an amazing hair. Off to the Bucks. Now the Bucks suck except for one person, and that is Giannis whatever it is, the Greek Freak. He's amazing. Off to the Clippers. Now, they had Chris Paul, but they traded him to the Rockets. So now it's this man. It is definitely Blake Griffin. Now, there's DeAndre Jordan, and that is some competition, so well, I'm going to go with Blake Griffin. Off to the 76ers. The 76ers from Philadelphia suck. Like, you know you suck when your best player is a rookie. That's Joel Embiid. From Cameroon, actually. Off to the Nets. Now, yeah, the Nets had Brook Lopez, but they traded him to the Lakers, so now they have D'Angelo Russell. I mean, yeah, D'Angelo Russell is just amazing in everything he does. Off to the Pelicans. Now, they have two amazing players. They have DeMarcus Cousins, but they also have the Brow. They have Anthony Davis. Now, you know you're good when you wear number 23, just like Michael Jordan, otherwise known as the GOAT. Off to the Mavericks now. His man has always been a Maverick, and will always be a Maverick. Dirk Nowitzki. Is the greatest foreign player. Off to the Trailblazers. Now, Trailblazers are alright, but we're gonna go with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's amazing. He also wears the same number as Russell Westbrook, so that must mean some luck. Off to the Phoenix Suns. Now, there are a lot of underrated players for the Phoenix Suns. There's Eric Bledsoe, there's Brandon Knight, but this man, Mr. I scored 70 points in a game, Devin Booker is the person I've chosen. Off to the Wizards, the Wizards have historically sucked, but they have this man, Build a Wall, John Wall, who wears number 2. Now, he isn't the second best player, he's the first. Off to the Detroit Pistons, it's the guy who's the greatest half-court shooter of all time, Andre Drummond, because he's drumming those drums, get it? No? Okay, fine. The Kings, now the Sacramento Kings suck because they traded away DeMarcus Cousins, and you know you suck when Zach Randolph, otherwise known as Basketball Shape Zach Randolph, is your best player. Off to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now there is Air Canada, and I wanted to do Air Canada, but I would get, people triggered, so I chose Karl Anthony Towns. He's amazing, and he just looks really creepy in that photo. Off to the Indiana Pacers, they suck, because they traded away Reggie Miller. So their best player is Al Jefferson. Yeah, they really suck. Off to the Atlanta Hawks. Now, the Atlanta Hawks have a lot of people, but I'm going to go with, obviously, Dennis Schroeder. They had Paul Millsap, but they traded him away for some unknown reason. Off to the Grizzly Bears. Now, there's Mike Conley, but it's definitely Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol's brother. Yeah, he's just done awesome here. Off to the Denver Nuggets. Now, the Nuggets suck. I mean, they've got Nikola Jokic, but I'm going to go with Kenneth Faried. He is, like, the greatest rebounder in the league at the moment. Off to the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, the Hornets are amazing. My favorite historical team, because Muggsy Bogues was to play for them. But it's Kemba Walker nowadays. Yeah, Kemba Walker's amazing. And for our last team, the Orlando Magic, we're going to finish this list off with Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap, very good player. Bye!